Welcome back to lesson 3, learners. In this lesson we're going to do exercise 2, which is on common factor factorization. We're still busy with common factor factorization, which is the first type of factorization we're going to look at. So I'd like you to write down these 5 sums, very similar to the previous exercise, and then I'd like you to pause, do the exercise, and then after that you can come and check out the answers. Thank you very much. Right, so we're going to start with number 1. So you've done your 5 sums. Let's hope that you get at least 4 or 5 out of 5 correct for this one over here. So if you don't get 4 or 5 out of 5 right, then please rewind and see if you can do the exercise again. So the first one is interesting in that there's no number there. But what do we know in terms of algebraic language is that there's an invisible 1 over there. So now if we have a look, we can see that our highest common factor is a minus 1 in terms of the brackets over there. And then we've got 3 minus the invisible 1. And so we're going to take the number to the front. So 3 minus 1 is 2 multiplied by a minus 1. So that is the answer for the first one. If we have a look at number 2, we can go 4 multiplied by a minus 3 minus 8, 3 minus a. So as we can see, that's a minus 3. We'd like that to be a minus 3 as well. But what we need to do over there is we need to change the sign. So the negative 8 becomes positive 8. And I'm left with a minus 3. So the next step after that is I can take out my a minus 3 as my highest common factor. And I'm left with 4 plus 8. So my final answer here will be 12 multiplied by a minus 3. All I'm doing is I'm bringing this number, 4 plus 8 is 12, I'm bringing it to the front. If you have an extra step over here, that's fine. If you have an extra step over here where you say that's 12, that's fine. And then the next step you just bring it to the front, but we don't need the brackets in that case. If we have a look at number 3, you've got 3a squared bc minus 9abc. Okay, so over here we're first taking out 3 as a common factor, and we've got a, b, c. So in terms of the highest degree or the lowest degree in terms of my a's is a to the power of 1, and then I've got bc, and I'm left with 3a squared bc divided by 3abc. So let me just take a step back there for some of you. If we go and divide by 3abc, what we'll notice is that the c's cancel out, the b's cancel, as well as the 3. A squared divided by a will just give us a, because what we're doing is it's 2 minus 1. So over here you've basically got a to the power of 2 minus 1, so you're left with a. Similarly over here, it's a negative divided by a positive is a negative, and then 9 divided by 3 gives us 3. So that's basically my answer over there. Okay, so you can have a look at that. You can pause because I'm going to clear the screen and start with the next one if you're still checking your answer out. Let's have a look at number 4, please. So number 4, we've got 6ab squared minus 3ab cubed minus 4ab to the power of 4. So in this case, if we have a look at our numbers, we can see that the highest common factor would be 1, because there's no common factor that's higher than 1 when one looks at 6, 3 and 4. But when you look at a, the lowest degree there is a. But when we look at b, the lowest degree is going to be 2. So that's important to note. So between 2, 3 and 4, the lowest degree for b is 2. We've got our brackets. Then it's 6ab squared divided by ab squared. So I'm left with 6 over there. Minus 3 divided by 1 is 3. The a's cancel out, but it's b to the power of 3 minus 2. So that gives us b minus 4. A's cancel out, and I'm left with b to the power of 2. And that would basically be my answer. That would be correct, but I think a more correct way for us to do this would be for us to remember, generally we try to put it from the highest degree to the lowest degree in terms of our answer. So I would say that we need to start with negative 4b squared minus 3b plus 6. So that would be my final answer over there. Number 5. So with number 5, I've got 6 multiplied by a minus 1 minus 8 multiplied by 1 minus a. So over here, my first step is I want to convert that 1 minus 8 to a minus 1, so that both is a minus 1. So I've got the negative 8 becomes a positive 8. Just as a matter of interest, if that was a positive 8, you would have to change it into a negative 8. What we're doing is we're changing that sign over there, so that becomes positive 8. And now I can change both signs, so that becomes a minus 1. And then my final answer will be a minus 1 multiplied by term 1 divided by my highest common factor is 6. Term 2 divided by my highest common factor is positive 8. So it's a minus 1 that's multiplied by 14. You might have skipped the step and immediately put 14 in front there, and that basically becomes your answer. Well done, guys. I hope that we got 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 right. And if we got 2 or 1 correct, then please just revise this exercise. Maybe do this exercise again. Start from the beginning, pause it, and redo the exercise. Practice makes perfect. Thank you.